Tell me about yourself.
I'm Malikre Minakoimana by names. I'm a university student at Kepra in first year. I have skills in budgeting and preparing business plan. I have skills in Microsoft Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. I am a good public speaker.
Tell me about your past work experience.
My past work experience has been honoring thanks and congratulations from either my boss or customers. I have been working in a bookshop. My task was to receive the customers, receive the money that they pay from the books that are sold, and those books they borrowed. Another task was to provide all the necessary information to the customers about our bookshop.
Describe a time when you worked well in a team.
The time I worked well in a team, I was in exams. That exam was all about challenge-based learning. It was hard because we were having so many tasks to do, to carry out a research either in secondary schools and universities. Because I saw that it is not easy to get the information, I came up with an idea of dividing our group into two groups. One went for the secondary schools, and other for the universities. My group was proud of me because I brought that idea of dividing our group into two parts. It was successful, and our advisor was also proud of me.
Tell me about a time when you had too many things to do and you had to prioritize your tasks.
That time I was having 3 assignments, 3 pre-works, have to buy food for my group housemates, and visiting a patient at hospital. The time I had was limited. I used a to-do list to prioritize my tasks. I started with the assignments because they were more important and urgent. The time was about to be up. I also did the pre-works because they were required on the following day. After those, I called our housemate to ask him a help if he can boil a food for our group housemates. He said yes. I also called the one who was with a patient at hospital I asked him the time a patient had to leave the hospital. It was on the following day, so I managed to do all basing on a to-do list by following a rule of prioritization.
Tell me about a time when you had to go above and beyond the call of duty. How did you handle the situation?
That time I was in a training, and I was a trainer in Plan Rwanda. We were training secondary school students. I was having many tasks like to prepare the presentations for different topics and other tasks ahead of presentations. It was hard and time was limited. I asked my boss if I can delegate other person to help me in those tasks. He said yes. I was having a friend of mine who had skills in preparing presentations. I gave him all the necessary information to be included in the presentations, and I also worked on the remaining tasks. My boss was proud of me because I managed to solve that situation and meet the deadlines. I was proud of me myself too.
Tell me about a time when you worked effectively under pressure.
The time I worked effectively under pressure is the time I was working in a bookshop. The customers were many, and I was only one worker in that bookshop at that time. Each customer were asking her service on his own. I saw that I can't give all the customers the service they were in need of because I was the only one worker. I asked them a minute, and I said, as you see, I am the only worker in that bookshop. It is not your fault, but you can help me and give you the services you need according to the time you are left on. They agree that I can do so according to the time they are left on, and it was successful.
Give me an example of a time when you showed initiative.
The time I showed initiative, it is a time I was in class. The class was only left 2 minutes to start. The class was badly organized. The chairs there, the cups there, the bottles there, the mark board there, and I saw that it isn't possible to start a class with that bad organized loan. Every student was busy in his or her own stuffs, and I took initiative of arranging the whole class on my own. I started with arranging the chairs and the bottles. Meanwhile, a course facilitator entered in the class and see me doing that. The time of class was up, and because he saw that I'm arranging a class, he only added 2 minutes. I managed to use those 2 minutes by arranging all the room, and I was successful. Before the class started, the course facilitator said, "Thank you, Marie Claire. You are a good girl. Keep that habit of being initiative." I was proud of myself, even if I wasn't expecting to be appreciated before doing that.
Is there anything else you would like us to know about you?
The other thing I would like you to know about me is that I am a flexible person. I like commitment and innovations. I like peace and respect as I try my best to offer those. I have skills in networking and communicating. I am a good time manager, and I have skills in public speaking. Thank you.